Hey, who else is here? It's Buzz. Buzz, what's going on?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I'm not Buzz. I'm just watching the table for somebody. I work for Golden Walk, and somebody ordered takeout, and I'm waiting for my tip. And someone took my bicycle, so I can't get home. Can you give me a ride? I'm sorry, I'm not even saying with the right accent, right? So they're like, who's gonna believe that I work for Golden Walk? Hi, I'm Buzz. How are you?
What's going on, man? Because I see the Chinese food delivery thing. You have to do that. Like, can you maybe? You're a pretty good artist. Is that working out for you?
Yeah, I draw on the empty delivery on the little bar. No, I hang out with Asian people.
Like a big club.
I'm trying to reconnect with my yellowness.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That works.
I thought I had jaundice. Turned out I'm actually Asian.
You're Asian. Guess what?
Our camera's shaking. Like,
who knew?
I can't do this if I'm laughing.
Don't laugh so hard. It's not that funny.
She's used to this. I've been laughing at it for 20 years. Those jokes are recycled. So,
What's up, man? So, what's going on? What do you got to talk about that's coming out that you're working
first thing, I'm enjoying being at a real convention in New York. Yeah, I think it's one way.
This is huge.
Yeah, it's literally remind me of San Diego, like 2 years back.
Right.
And we haven't had a real show here in New York for like 15 years.
Long time coming, definitely.
Yeah, and then I'm here, displaying my work, talking about what I do, what I don't do, and some projects that I'm working on. Pimping the stuff.
Pimping the stuff, that's what we're here, that's what we're all about.
Yeah, got my
Pimping the
bitches
stuff.
working the tracks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what do you got to pimp today? What do you got?
Well, first, these are a lot of commissions that I've done with people.
Nice.
I know. I'm a little less Asian now. I'm gonna call my black friends.
All right, man. So let's start off with the basics. When did you start? Are you self-taught? Did you go to school?
Yeah. I mean, we all started by reading comics, copying stuff, when we were kids, and none of us thought that we could make a living from this. We can't make a living from this. Get a real job, kids.
This won't work out for you.
No, and then my father was an engineer, and he was also an established painter in my country. I was born and raised in Burma, and since I was little, I just watched him paint and draw, and then he taught me basic drawing. Not even that.
Great, excellent, man. Now your technique is right now what's popular is inking with a crow quill or digital, something more of a sleek line.
Well, the thing is, I use a brush.
Yeah.
Work with. Now, it's like becoming like a lost art.
Here.
When I started, I've been doing this for like 20 years.
Right.
Inking with a brush is the norm. It's you have to know how to ink. It's like, when you try to get work in the industry, you have to know anatomy. You have to know how to tell a story. You have to know how to pass. You have to be like Jack on the face. They won't even interview you. Now these days, you take a photograph, scan it in, trace it, pull some idiot editor, you're on a book.
The little Photoshop editing.
Oh yeah, and
graphic filter.
The companies are weeding out inkers, because the books aren't selling, in the higher numbers like it used to 10, 15 years ago. So they have to sort of budget it. So it's like, okay, well, instead of paying an inker $200 a page, we'll give the penciler extra $20 to tighten the pencil, and we'll give the colorist an extra $20 to darken the lines, and always looks better inked.
Yeah, we were talking to a couple other inkers on that side, Scott Hanna, who's traditional
I'm
too.
the artist.
And he's old school, and he's working, got like 4 or 5 books coming out a month. And I don't believe, and he doesn't believe that inkers would be completely phased out from digital. Because there's some stuff you can't do on a computer that you can do with a brush.
Well, here's the thing. The reason why we won't be completely phased out is that they're phasing us out in like the big two. But you know, now these days with the internet and all that, you know, we can do our own stuff.
Yeah.
So we can prevent ourselves from being phased out by publishing our own work. You know, you put your work on a website in a good web ring, there'll be more people who will see your work than you know who will pick up the comic book. If a book sells 50,000 copies, and you're in the top 5. And I remember if a book sells like 50,000, that's you get canceled back then. You know. So out of 50,000, really, that number is about 35 or 30,000 because you know half of it's going to sit on the shelf somewhere. Nobody's walking around buying sites. So altogether, you get about what 10,000 people who see that book. Really, read and see it. Some website get like 50,000 hit a minute. You know?
Right. The big website can get a lot more hits like that.
So self-publish your own work, control your own art. We won't get weeded out, but maybe the bigger companies will probably.
Are you going to be self-publishing?
Yeah, I have some self-publishing projects coming out. But right now, actually, the news on the thing was that Jesse Snyder, D. Snyder's son.
Right.
Yeah, he's also a writer, and he's like a big ball of energy. This guy, he's like, he emailed me a few days ago and said, hey, you know, friends, been searching for a while. I got this idea to do a book. You know, if I want to do something cool like on the web, you know, digitally, like and present it on the web, and then you can bounce it off or something, you know, book, movies, whatever. And like he sent me this like 10 paragraphs email in detail. Well, usually when you get them out, you just literally, I read it. It was really cool, and I just had a meeting with him yesterday. So we're on board to do something with that, you know. And then I'm also doing right now one-shot horror anthology with Steve Niles, and Steve will be writing it. I'll be doing the art called Ground Creeper, like the old EC book, you know.
Yeah, you'd be a good fit for that.
Well,
the whole Wally Wood type eerie style.
Well, and I get to sort of flex my artistic muscles a little bit because it's not a TNA book or a superhero book.
Yeah.
And I get to do a little more darker and more stylized stuff.
That's cool. I'll be looking forward to that.
You know, that's what's on the horizon.
Great, excellent, man. Thanks so much.